The woman in the picture is Dr. Mrs. Fumilola Adefolalu, a lecturer with the Federal University of Technology, Minna. She resided at Baiko and outskirts of Minna. On Sunday, the 29th of October 2023, Dr. Fumilola did not make it for church service like every other Sunday. Her concerned church members put a call through her phones to know if everything was okay with her, but they were surprised that she didn't answer any of her calls. They decided that they were going to pay her a visit after the church service to ascertain if she was okay. Nothing prepared her church members for what they were about to meet in Dr. Fumilola's residence. When they got to her home, they met Dr. Fumilola lying lifeless in the pool of her own blood. They did not hesitate to run back to the police station, where they made an official report of what they had seen in Dr. Fumilola's residence. The police went to the scene and investigated what happened to the lecturer right inside her home. There at the crime scene were two knives stained with blood, indicating that those were the weapons used on Dr. Fumilola. She had several injuries on her stomach, leg, and other parts of her body. The police evacuated her body to the hospital, where she was declared dead, thereafter deposited in the morgue. A full investigation was opened into the matter by the police in Niger State, and a day after that shocking discovery, the police made a huge progress by arresting a 14-year-old girl known as Joy Afe-Kafe, who was once a maid to the lecturer before the unfortunate incident that happened to her in her home. Joy Afe-Kafe is said to be an SS2 student who worked as a house help to the lecturer about 3 weeks ago. For some of her misdeeds, the lecturer couldn't put up with her behavior, and so she decided to send her packing. That decision did not go down well with the 14-year-old girl, who was said to have met with two of her male friends known as Walex and Smart. She discussed with them what had happened to her at her employer's home and how she was sent away. Her friends decided to hatch a plot with Joy that they were going to go to the lecturer's home and beat her up. The trio went to the lecturer's house on the 28th of October 2023 at about 4 p.m. They went on a motorcycle that parked in front of the house, waiting for them to go in and execute the plan that has taken them there. Joy was said to have knocked on the gate, and the lecturer opened the gate, completely oblivious of what she was about to be confronted with. Joy went into the house, and the other two later entered the house as well. They were said to have beaten up the lecturer to a stupor, after which one of the young boys brought out a knife from his pocket and began stabbing the lecturer. He stabbed her in her stomach, her legs, and the other one proceeded to her kitchen, picked up her kitchen knife, and joined the other who had begun stabbing her earlier. Together they both stabbed this lecturer, who continued to scream, "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus." Joy was said to have struggled with them in her words, but they succeeded in killing the lecturer. There, they abandoned her in the pool of her blood, left the knives behind. They picked up her phones, her laptop, removed her car battery, and made away with the motorcycle that was waiting for them to take them off. It is unclear at this point how the police got to know that Joy was involved in the murder of the lecturer, but she has confessed to these deeds with her own mouth during a parade by the police earlier today, the 31st of October 2023. At the time the police found and arrested Joy, they couldn't find her accomplices. They were and are still at large, but the police is determined to leave no stone unturned on this matter. We are determined to arrest the other two fleeing suspects, no matter how far they run. We hope that justice will be served very soon and soon to be served on this matter. May the soul of Dr. Funmilola rest in perfect peace. The arrest of this 14-year-old has generated a lot of reactions by so many people who cannot fathom how a 14-year-old girl would commit such a heinous crime. But times are evil. It is difficult to trust anyone these days. This is why I always say you cannot be too careful with anybody and everybody around you. The times are evil, guys. In the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of your emotions, take care of your mental health. Be kind to yourself, be kind to the people around you, and always, always stay safe. I remain Dorcas Ige Oluka, and I love you guys.